Unfortunately, I lost my parents before I officially started music. When they were alive, they didn't know I would do music as profession. My father in 2006 and my mother in 2000. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm still talking about it. Actually, I'm feeling it, but you know, it's life and you have to move on. That time it was like I realized even if I was not really ready for life that I have to be ready because actually there's nobody behind me. So if I succeed, I succeed for myself. If I fail for myself. So I did what I have to do, like working, trying to find some jobs. From that, I tried.
What is your first time you went to China?
2011.
So in 2011, I think at that time you were a star already in Togo?
Yeah, let me explain this to you. Like you can be famous but not be rich because like there is no money in the industry. I still have to struggle to find my ways. You cannot survive a long time with that money. Actually, you know, you see Togo is kind of small country. We don't sell music like other countries, million copies. No, yeah. we don't have that kind of population and no organization. If somebody want my CD, like for example in Kara, yeah. There's no shop we specialize in music, there's no industry.
So that at that time you made the choice to go to China.
Yes.
May I ask what is the reason why you want to go to China?
At that time I was still looking for myself because I tried a lot of things since I lost my parents. Unfortunately I had to stop school because I didn't have like support so that can push me to, because if you go to school you don't have time to work, so you decide whether school, whether work. So I was good at video and some companies took me, so I was doing video. We even do some small movies, advertisement. We did a lot at that time. So I saved some money. 2 years before going to China I quit the job. I create my own small company. So I saved some money and I always wanted to travel.
You always want to travel?
Yes.
Like most of the singers?
Yes. I had that cousin who were already in China and we used to talk, so we gathered the papers, some money I have in bank. I sold my car, some computers, put all this together, and I take my ticket, my visa, and yes.
It's really need courage. Why do you want to go to China?
Like I said, to improve my video skills. For my customers here, the video I'm doing for them, they were really satisfied. But for me, I'm kind of person who always want to get more, better and better and better. So I know actually at that time, China, and still this time, China is one of the #1 in kind of technology. That can be a good opportunity so I can get there and learn more. That was my dream when I left here.
So the purpose is to improve yourself in China?
Yeah, definitely. When I get there, I started with some Chinese class to learn some Chinese. I started looking for schools, make videos. The reality is the good schools for videos are really expensive. I found some schools and I get there, but my level in video was already better than those schools. So I was not interested in small schools. I wanted the best schools, but those best schools were really, really expensive. I was feeling like after 1 year, I cannot reach my dream. So whether I come back here, but here I have nothing yet because I sold everything, or I find another way to survive there. My skills of music saved me at that time. People know me here. So when I get there, some Togolese there, they already know, oh, these guys go with singing, rapping, and all those things. So some of them were working as MCs in clubs. So they say like, oh man, you are really good at that. Let's try. I was like, no, I'm not really interested. I want to do my videos. But after I searched so many schools and I see I don't have enough money to do that schools and I cannot work at the same time. So I decided I changed my visa. So I started working in clubs like MCs. So that's what I finally did in China.
Okay, you said you have tried your best to find a suitable school for improving your skills.
Yes.
But the cost is very expensive.
The cost is expensive, and in the same time you have to
survive.
You have to pay your room, foods, and everything. And there's no job by the side, so I cannot have like some small jobs because video takes a lot of times. Once in a video, you are there like 24/7. Yes, you know it takes time. So I will not even have time to do other things. So
it's very hard.
Yes, very hard.
How many years you worked for the clubs?
Let's say the second year I didn't go directly in clubs. I used to teach English. Yeah, I teach English like for almost 1 year to save money because at that time I still have the dream. I have to go to video school. After the second year,
you compromised.
Yes, I have no choice. It really broke my heart. I went to some schools in Beijing, in Hangzhou. They have really good technology, really good equipment, but I cannot afford that. So it's really heartbreaking, but
Yeah.
Life is choice. You have to find another solution.
When you were MC in the club, you can get more money than Africa, right?
Yeah, definitely.
At that time, how much is your salary?
When I started, let's be honest, I was not that good because you can be a good rapper, but you cannot be a good MC. You have to learn, yes. So I started around 12,000 yuan. After years, I reached 21,000.
1 month.
Yes, 1 month. Yes.
赚好多钱啊，一个月2万多。
Yes.
The salary you get in China 1 month is 21,000 yuan compared to Togo.
Yes.
10 times, I can see.
Yes.
Why you gave up the job in China and back to Togo?
Yes. You know, in life, it's not all about making money. You know, I feel like the place I'll be more free or I will have more opportunities to build is home. You know, because home I can have lands here. In China, it's really difficult to have lands. You cannot buy land or even like some apartments. It's really expensive. China is good, like, let's be honest, for making money, but for opportunities to create and to have vision in long time, because I cannot do MC until I be 60 years old.
That is for temporary.
Yeah, temporary. So you have to see further, how can I do after this? And it's a really tiring job because you work every night, a lot of noise, and you know, you can get really sick. Most of the time you have to drink with customers, you have to make them enjoy, you know, yes, so.
You have to work until midnight
yes,
in the morning?
Yes, sometimes we start at midnight.
Okay.
Yes, I told you I worked in this like for 4 years, but honestly, 1 year doing MC is crazy. And like in a month, you have only 1 day off. I was looking for other perspectives, so those brings me back home.
Okay. Where have you been in China?
Wow, a lot of cities. I started in Nemangu, Huahote, Baotou. After I've been in bigger cities, Fuzhou, Hangzhou, Shenzhen, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Beijing. So many places. We move a lot.
When you were in China, you are always traveling.
Yes.
Traveling for money.
Yes.
For living.
Yes.
May I ask, in that 4 years, what did you get from China, like the benefits from?
The benefit is first the culture. When you've been in Africa for a long time, you know, you have a certain vision of the world. But once you get in China, who has kind of different culture, you see how the people work. You see how the people think. And actually, China is one of the biggest countries in the world. So the way they are working, the way they are moving, the way they are doing things is something that helped them to reach that level of #1 country in the world. So I learned that from that. Visiting many cities that have different cultures. These make you open your mind. You know, traveling is the best school in the world. So even for my music, that helped me creating more things to talk about. And of course, the people. You meet good people, you meet interesting people, you learn from them. It's kind of enrich myself as a human being, and I understand more the cultures, more the people, and give me more humble.
It's very important because mostly, you know, Chinese, we are always humble.
Yes, yes, and I love that from Chinese. Yes.
Okay, when you were in China, have you ever met some difficulties or challenges?
Oh yeah, I think the language, you have to learn the culture. We don't see the things the same way. Maybe sometimes you say, oh, this is not serious, but for Chinese it's serious. Maybe this is serious for you, maybe for Chinese it's not. So you have to learn that things. Yes.
I saw there is one writer who wrote the article. He referred about the discrimination or something like this.
Yes, of course. I can say like it's two kind of. There is some kind of racism, and sometimes it's kind of ignorance, because some people, they never met black people. When people see you, like, it's kind of strange for them. Why is this color is like this? Is this painting? Is this real skin color? So, you know, sometimes you want to go to somebody, ask him like for information, say, oh, no, don't come to me. So you feel a little bit like, yes, you feel like rejected, you know. So those things make sometimes the life hard there.
So I think because, you know, in China, in that large population country, there are some people who cannot accept the things, who never met the foreigners, and maybe because of the corner, they will say something bad.
Yeah.
I can imagine it's very hard. You know, as us, we can see Chinese and Asians, most of us, we are yellow men. Even we go to America or somewhere in Europe, we will meet the same situation. People call us Ching Chong, China man, like this. I can imagine. I want to say something to my Chinese friend or whatever. Once we meet the foreigners, we cannot judge from their color, their face, and their religion. We have to respect so that we can win the respect from others as well. This is what I want to see.
Thank you so much. And I like to add something like, I don't like to generalize to say Chinese are racist all. No, it's not true. Because I had some Chinese people who were really good to me, who were really friendly, who were really helpful to me. Of course, like everywhere you go, you have good people. Let's try, like you say, to be respectful, to be humble, to be open, every people. So I think we have a better world like this.
Yeah, yes. Make it a better place.
A better place, like Michael Jackson said. Yeah. Yes.
The reason why you back to Togo is because of this country is your homeland.
Yeah,
you can find more freedom.
Yeah.
You can find more inspiration, more peaceful things in this place. You back to here. Then you met Madame Sika. And after 2 years, you have children.
Yes.
Time flies. Now you are already 40s.
Yes.
In China, there is one saying: when a man comes to 40, that means that man he is no longer confused. So, are you confused right now about your dream?
About my dream, no. I can even say I have more dreams. I wish I have more opportunities working and to reach all of them. And actually, I have kids. You know, once you have kids, your vision becomes larger because actually you don't see only yourself, you see your kids too. So in everything you do, you prepare their future in the same time.
That means you have more responsibility.
Exactly.
More burden to undertake.
Yes, yes.
Because family really need money.
Exactly.
Are you regret about your decision or choice on music?
No. Once you're doing things you love, there's not actually regret. I reached a part of that dream, doing music, making albums, so no regret.
I'd like to ask some question about his music dream. Currently, he paid a lot of money on music, but now you have family. How's your attitude to his music dream?
I like what he's doing. I like his music, so he needs to invest in his music, so I give him all support. I can't say that I'm really happy about that.
My next question is a little bit abstract.
Okay.
Because you see, you are always paying for music, but have you ever thought what can music bring you back?
Yeah. You said before, you mentioned peace. I know some rich people, you know, they are really rich. Big house, home, big house, but every time when they see me, it's like, oh, I want to be like you. Why do you want to be like me? I don't even have the half of the money you have, you know. They say you are doing what you like, you know. You have that peace, you have that joy. I think that's something music brings me. And at the same time, I can say music brings me money. Even if it doesn't bring me all the money I put in, music brings me definitely money. Let's be honest about that. Music brings me people. Today, I can work with some people, they know me from my music. So music brings me so many things and it's already a part of my life.
Okay, so thanks for the sharing of your story. I'd like to see here. I hope you can realize your dream, your final dream. I wish you a happy family life.
谢谢。
如果大家想要听一听他的音乐，可以联系我，我会把他的 CD 寄到中国。谢谢大家，那我们本期视频就到这里吧，拜拜。
谢谢大家。